the MEA meeting with all the MPs, all party MPs. Now, in this meeting, Rahul Gandhi raised the issue of China and Pakistan getting closer to Russia. But he said the priority now is to evacuate students from Ukraine immediately. Congress leaders said that India was late in reacting and advisories were confusing. Sources say Congress leaders supported the government's stand of abstaining from voting in UNSC. In other news, Maharashtra State Assembly's annual budget session started with high drama. Governor Koshyari left the Vidhan Bhavan premises without completing his speech to the joint session. Maharashtra Minister Jayant Patil claimed that Aghadi MLAs raised slogans in praise of Maratha warrior king Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, while BJP legislators raised low-level slogans which the governor could not tolerate. On the other side, BJP Chief Whip Ashish Shelar blamed the MVA for the governor's speech ending abruptly. Ruckus followed as the governor had allegedly made controversial statements on Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj earlier. So that is what happened earlier today in the Maharashtra Assembly. This is the first day of the budget session. My colleague Sandeep is joining us to take us through the developments so far. Sandeep, we knew in a way that this is going to be a stormy session. The last one did not exactly end well. There's tussle over the speaker's election issue. There is also a major kind of a confrontation happening between the governor and the MVA leaders. But tell us what happened earlier today and what is the status now?
See, the tussle between the Maharashtra governor and the MVA government is not new. Before this, we saw that the speaker elections were not being taken because of this tussle. And in a recent statement by Maharashtra Governor Bhagat Singh Koshyari, he had made some controversial statement in regards of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Now, citing that, the MVA leaders started, raising slogans in the house, and due to which the Maharashtra governor left his speech in between and left the assembly. So the war of words between MVA and the BJP has started. BJP is alleging that the MVA leaders didn't allow the governor to speak, and in fact speaking over BJP, the MVA leaders are alleging that the governor disrespected the national anthem when it was on the run. So this is the story out here from the Maharashtra Assembly.
All right, so we will keep tracking the developments with you. Of course, this was supposed to be an important session. There are several key bills under consideration. But yes, the two sides, the Treasury benches and the opposition are at the moment clearly on the collision course. Sandeep giving us the details. Thanks very much. BJP MLAs were also seen protesting outside the Vidhan Sabha against the state government's decision not to sack Minister Nawab Malik. And last week, the Enforcement Directorate arrested State Minority Affairs Minister Nawab Malik in connection with a money laundering probe linked to Dawood Ibrahim and his aides. Yes, so it's not just the speaker's election issue. There's also the issue of the arrest of the Maharashtra minister that is likely to dominate this session of Maharashtra Assembly. Meanwhile, the state government is in a huddle after Supreme Court put on hold the State Backward Classes Commission recommendation on OBC quota. The panel had recommended the restoration of 27% reservation for OBCs in local body elections. The top court put that on hold and said that the report was prepared without any empirical study or research.